Yo, welcome back to the Chill World Podcast. I'm your host, Will. And today we're going to be talking about where LeBron might be going. Because I've got about like 5 teams that I could think of that he might be going to, but I want to see what y'all thoughts is too. So leave a comment down below. Without further ado, make sure I hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. That definitely helps up the channel. But let's jump right to the episode. So, what the 5 teams I'm thinking of, I'm going to start off with 5 is the Washington Wizards. And the reason I say the Wizards is because they got Trae Young, they got AD, and they got the new rookie AJ, #1 pick in the draft. I think with LeBron being added to that group, I think they also got DeAndre Ayton as well in a trade from the Lakers. I think adding LeBron to that group, I think it would benefit AJ because he's the #1 pick. He's around LeBron James. LeBron James can be a veteran to him. LeBron James can help him in this league as well. And just kind of teach him a lot of stuff that he probably already know. But also LeBron has a point guard that can score. The point guard that can also create his own shot. And a point guard that can actually shoot the three. He already played with AD. He already know what he can. Again, it's just AJ the rookie, but again, that takes time, of course. I think if AD could stay healthy, if LeBron goes to the Washington Wizards, I think if AD stay healthy, like I said, play 70 games, 75 games, I think they could make a very good push in the East, especially now that the East is kind of getting stronger. I think they could definitely make a good push, if I'm not mistaken. I think also the only thing that sucks about that is that I think LeBron might have to be the maybe a second option on that team, because I think as much as we all love Trae Young, I don't think Trae Young will be able to handle that much of a load. But then I could be wrong. Same thing with AD. I think AD could definitely carry that load, getting 35 and 12 or 30 and 12. But again, it's just a matter of AD just being healthy. I think AD is going to be AJ. He's going to put up his numbers and probably get Rookie of the Year as well. But I think for LeBron, it's just going to be hard because again, like, he don't want to be the first option on the team. Like, LeBron getting old. Like, LeBron probably could average 25 and 5, maybe 19, 5 and 5, but you can't expect LeBron to give out 25, 28 a season. You feel me? So, yeah. The second team that I'm going for is the Golden State Warriors. I think about the Golden State Warriors that if LeBron go there, I think it's 5 years too late. Because again, Stephen Curry getting old, Draymond Green not the same player he once was, and the only player they have is Jimmy Butler that can kind of still compete at a very high level. Not saying they all can't compete, but still got some movement in them legs and stuff. I think Jimmy Butler and stuff like that. But again, I think you just gonna be a bunch of old guys still playing in the league. You feel me? I think just 5 years too late. They both not really in their primes anymore. Stephen Curry still getting injured. Draymond Green still just being Draymond Green for the team. You feel me? Being an enforcer and all that. It's just a matter of him kind of keeping his mouth shut and not allowing his feelings to dictate anything that happens on the court if LeBron do go there. And I understand too, like, it's not the USA team if LeBron and Curry team up together. It won't be the same as the USA team in the sense of just like going out there and killing stuff. Now, they will have good games. Don't get me wrong. Like, they still going to make a killing. That's LeBron and Stephen Curry. But, like, can they sustain that the whole season and in the playoffs and possibly getting a championship? That's the main question. And then, honestly, like, another thing to add to that is, like, do we even want to see them together? Like, is it even worth it anymore? Like, they're not what he was at 2016, 2017, 2018. Like, they're not the same Stephen Curry back then. They're not the same LeBron back then. So, will it be fun to watch? Maybe, but them days are over now. You feel me? At this point in their career, like I said, I think it's just too late for them to even try to pass up something like that. Maybe for the money wise, but I don't think LeBron really cared for the money in that sense. Um, yeah, that's really like I said. I think overall, I just like for LeBron to go to the Warriors. I think it's just 5 years too late. I think that's just all it is for me, in my opinion. Um, I think the next team that I could possibly see LeBron going on to is the Philadelphia 76ers. Now, this team, I think LeBron can make a good push with because, again, I think the number one thing for this team is Joel Embiid. If Joel Embiid could be healthy for 75 games, 60 games, and really get a chemistry for, like I said, now they're adding Jaylen Brown, Joel Embiid, LeBron James, Maxey, like they have a nice group of guys that they can really make a push with. And then they all playing together, they all building up momentum. The East will go crazy. And I think that team could win 65 plus games with add LeBron to that group too. But with that being said, I think they all have to know their role on the team. Like Jaylen Brown coming from the Celtics, being the number one option for a period of time. He coming on the team. Joel Embiid still, this is my team at the end of the day. And then you got LeBron being LeBron, as well as Maxey becoming his own. Like, possibly being an all-star at some point in his career. Like, we got to figure out how it's going to look and sharing the ball and how that ball going to move around the court. Because it ain't going to be really nobody averaging 30 on that team if LeBron go there, if we're being completely honest. But I think really for that team, just if they can know their roles and be healthy for 70 games, 75 games, I could see a championship, bro, for the 76ers. If LeBron joined the 76ers, I could see a championship. But again, I think really the big part in that is just them being all healthy. That's really it. That would be the only 76ers downfall. Because if Joel Embiid miss 40 games, 50 games, the season's over. Same thing with LeBron. If LeBron missed 25 games, 30 games, just, rest, maybe a little tweaks here and there. But again, that's still messing up the chemistry for the team and stuff like that. And everybody still knowing what their role is on the team. So health would be a big part for that team. But if they could get their health right, I could easily see a championship in the 76ers. No problem. Now, these are my top two teams. I will say the next team I want to bring up is the Miami Heat. Adding LeBron to Giannis and Bam, that's already a big three right there. I think with that, the number one option will have to be Giannis, of course. Just because Giannis is a superstar and we already know what he can do. And I think the second option will have to be Bam. Only because, again, it's still technically it's Bam team. They got to figure that out and go from there. But I think if Bam is okay taking a step back and let Giannis be the number one option, and then he be second and LeBron could be third, the East not going to know what to do with them either, bro. Like, you got really three bigs. Not even three bigs, three forwards. And then to add on top of them three, you still got Andrew Wiggins. You still got Tim Hardaway coming. Like, you still got, they got a couple guards still there too. Like, they got a nice team. And I think also LeBron will be able to get a lot of rest on that team. I think LeBron won't have to play 30, 35 minutes a game for them to win either. Because, again, you got Andrew Wiggins subbing in for him. You have Giannis Antetokounmpo that can play big minutes still. You have Bam that can play big minutes. And if you want to run small ball, you have Tim Hardaway that can play big minutes too, and the 3-and-D guy. So I think LeBron minutes would go down to about the 20, 25, 26 minute, 20, maybe 27 range, in the sense of just LeBron don't have to kill himself to just get a win on his team, because he has all these superstars around him that can carry that load for him and not feel like the pressure is so much on him. Now, will LeBron still come up in big moments for that team? Absolutely. LeBron is still very wise and very smart when it comes to the basketball court and know how to make the right play for the team and put himself in a team in a proper position to win. So I think LeBron will probably be in the last stretch to win the game for them. But if need be, he don't have to. If you feel me. So I think Miami will be a great one. I think again, if LeBron go, I think they can also get a championship. I can see them definitely get a championship, probably the first or second year of being together. If LeBron decides to play 2 years, yeah. But I think overall, I think that would be a great team for LeBron. And honestly, if I'm being honest, probably the smarter decision. But again, I think really just the Pat Riley stuff, the whole shebang, all the stuff that's behind the scenes got to get taken care of course. But I think the on the court stuff would be totally fine. If Bam could take a step back and become the second option and let Giannis step in and be the big dog and LeBron be that third man in the back, Miami Heat is in trouble. They will be trouble. They won't see them coming for real. But like I said, you got Andrew Wiggins just coming off the bench, still making a big push and still giving LeBron good minutes for him to rest and still being productive on the court. I can see that. And then, like I said, I think if LeBron wins a championship in Miami, it's only right for him to retire there too. So, yeah. And last but definitely not least, I think we already know the answer to this. We already know where I'm going. LeBron going back to Cleveland. I think LeBron going back to Cleveland, I really think at this point it's not even no. I don't think he'll win a championship. I think if he signed a 2-year deal, the first deal might be like, okay, let's try to get as many pieces as we can or try to build on what the Cleveland Cavaliers are already doing now and just try to build on it as much as they can this offseason to try to make a push to make it to the finals and get a ring possibly. In that first year, if not, that second year in Cleveland is over with. At this point, it might as well just be the sailing off, LeBron retiring, and he getting his farewell tour. You feel me? In Cleveland, which he should get. Because at the end of the day, it's in Cleveland. It's gonna be legendary. Cleveland gonna be through the roof, and then that will be it. LeBron self and upset. Being last, being Cleveland Cavaliers, we already know his number getting retired there. He gonna have a statue there. I think just one of those. He ended a chapter. If he ended his basketball chapter in the right way, going to the team you started with, your hometown, your city, everything, and just okay, I'm retiring as a Cleveland Cavalier. And then it would even be fire if they win a championship the year before. You feel me? He ends it off his career with 5 rings, giving Cleveland 2 banners to hang up in the rafters. Like, LeBron got options, bro. But overall, I think it really depends on what LeBron trying to do in his career. But I think either the best options really, if you're trying to win a championship, I think the best option would probably be Miami or the 76ers if he's trying to win a championship. If LeBron is just trying to cruise these next 2 years, go to Cleveland. He might go win in Cleveland too, to be honest. You still, like, I think if James Harden come back, they got Donovan Mitchell, and I think Cleveland got some really good key pieces too. Well, then they can make a nice little push and possibly get into the finals and win the championship. So technically 3 teams, but really it's up to LeBron. Like I said, I don't know when we're gonna get the team, but yeah. So those are my top 5 teams that I could see LeBron going to next year. Who y'all thinking? And I know a lot of people probably think he might go back to the Lakers too, but I think the Lakers, they already said they goodbyes. I don't think LeBron will ever retire. I don't think LeBron will go back to them. They already said they goodbyes. So I think that ship is sailed. So I don't think the Lakers are even an option anymore. But yeah, those are my 5 teams that I think LeBron could possibly make a killing on and possibly do some damage probably. But let's see. Like I said, man, if y'all made it to the end of the video, man, definitely hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Definitely helps out the channel. And man, like I said, tell me what y'all think down below, man. Leave a comment down below. Give me y'all top 5 teams or 3 or teams y'all want LeBron to see, or teams y'all want to see LeBron on. Whatever y'all think. Or do y'all think LeBron should just retire? It's up to y'all. But definitely leave that in the comment down below. Like I said, hit the subscribe button. Follow me on Instagram at Chill Will Podcast, at TikTok Chill Will Podcast. And You can listen to this on Apple Podcasts and wherever you listen to podcasts. Everything will be in the description down below. We're gonna see y'all next time, boy. Peace.